College isn't going to be like, oh, you played games last night? We'll give you an extra day. Take the day off. You're fine. College is going to go, you did what? Oh, haha, lol. See you later. Sucks to suck. And then what are you stuck with? You're back in the same place you were before, playing your video game. No progression in a video game is going to help you out with your college. Unless you're literally in like video game design, but you're probably not. You said you were in computer engineering. You need to get your priorities straight. I understand exactly where you are in your life. Trust me, I get it. Games are great. Games are fun. You get to escape life for a little bit. You don't have to worry about shit while you're playing games. You don't got to worry about that girl that did you wrong. You don't got to worry about that school assignment that's due. You don't have to worry about anything. You just want to worry about shooting that guy or finishing this house or clearing out this biome or something like that. You just want to get away from it all. But when you're finished with it, that shit's still gonna be there. Yeah, and no lifer. That's where that all comes down to you, man. If you're not interested, there's not a thing that anybody can do about it. You know what that reminds me of, no lifer? My father's an alcoholic. My father would sit there at the table halfway through a bottle of liquor crying in his own tears about how he wants to stop drinking. No one can make him stop drinking. He has to stop drinking on his own. We could take the bottle out of his hand, but you know what? He's going to pick it back up again once he sees it. He's got to be able to do it himself. No one else can help him at that point. We can tell him, hey, so-and-so cares about you. We need you. This is important. Do this, do that. And he's going to say the same thing you say. You know what? I understand everything you're saying, but I don't care. Because I still got a bottle here that I can finish. It sucks taking that first step, no lifer, but you got to take that first step. You gotta, you know, smack yourself around a little bit. Addiction to gaming? I wasn't saying it was an addiction, but it's obviously hampering your progress in school. I was just using a real life counterpart to kind of show you, you know, oops, something that goes along the same lines. I'm the same way with food, no lifer. I'm addicted to food, dude. That's one of the big reasons why I stream 8, 9, 10 hours. You know why? Because when I'm not streaming, I think about eating all the time. I'm not afraid to admit it. I talk about it all the time. But I do take steps to try to help myself out. And I'm completely by myself, dude. Going through detox, almost died in the hospital, but the guy was drinking multiple fifths. Yeah, my dad wasn't that way back then. He might be now, but I don't talk to him, so I don't know. But I mean, food addiction is just as bad, Slokas. When I was working full time, like at my other jobs and stuff, I would drive in the morning. I would go eat breakfast on the way to work. I would spend $20 in the drive-thru going to work for breakfast. For lunch, I would spend $20. On the way home, I would spend $20. When I got home, I would stream, and then I would order Grubhub afterwards. $30, $40. I was spending almost $100 a day in fast food. I get it. Trust me. It's not glamorous. It's not fun. I don't do that now, obviously. I can't afford to do that. But that's a good thing. That's a definite D colon. Yeah. That's why I was making $80,000 a year and didn't have anything to show for it, because I was literally eating all of my money. I was eating all of it. I'd order sushi and I'd be like, you know what? It's already $35 for sushi. I'm not going to order sushi for a few days. I might as well get a few more rolls. I'd spend $85, $90 on sushi. Eat it and be like, damn, that wasn't filling. I'm going to order a pizza. I'd spend $30 on a pizza after that. It's 110 bucks. Over the course of what, 3 hours? It's bad. That's when I made that one video on YouTube, and that's when I started changing things and put that spreadsheet out and stuff. I don't have a spreadsheet for this year, but that's when I started changing things, because I had to kick my own self in the ass. And I was like, look, this is what I got to do. It sucks, but I got to do it. Did I improve? Yeah. But then I started, I eat my feelings. And when stupid shit happens and I get down, I eat my feelings. When I get happy, I celebrate and I eat my feelings. It's not a bad way to, it's a bad way to live. And, I gotta work on that. But the food was good at least. Oh, the food was phenomenal. The food was great. But when you're eating like 6,000 to 8,000 calories a day, 10,000 on some days, excuse me, and you're not Michael Phelps, you know, there's a problem there. So yeah, I know what it's like to say you're gonna do something and then be like, well, you know, I could do it now, but you know, I could stop eating all this food now, but Taco Bell just came out with a new thing I want to try, and I gotta get more than one because I want to make sure I like it. So I'm gonna get 6 of them. Okay, dumbass. And that's when the anxiety would build up and all the trash would pile up everywhere because I just had food wrappings and stuff. But I'm doing a lot better now. I'm a lot happier now. Shit. Yeah? The events of December weren't the greatest in the world. And I'm just now getting over that mentally. So, you know, New Year's looking great. 2022 is looking awesome. We'll keep kicking ass and taking names, and we'll come out of this smelling like a rose. I got a goal. I want to lose a bunch of weight. And we're sticking to it. Officially, Wiz, I think everybody does. I think one taco is regret at Taco Bell. They call it the regret Happy Meal. Just buy a taco. Yeah, no lifer. It could be that too. Do I have a goal weight to reach before TwitchCon? I have a goal weight to reach before TwitchCon Amsterdam, and then I have another one before the other TwitchCon. So yeah, before TwitchCon Amsterdam, I want to be at 300 pounds, Slokas. But that might not fire if things are still going the way they're going. But I still want to lose the weight. So yeah, I gotta lose 200 pounds, man. Before July. And then as far as before TwitchCon San Diego, ideally, I just want to keep myself at 300. But if I can get down to 250, that'd be great. No, it's not Mew. It's not. Is this a Crimson Forest? It is. Son of a bitch. It's a freaking goal if you ever heard of one. It sure is. I got a plan. I'm slowly enacting it. I've been working my way down to a number that I'm comfortable with as far as like intake per day. And tomorrow's gonna be like day one of it. I cleaned up all the anxiety in my house. That way I don't have to feel it. Every time I clean up my house, it's like I'm resetting myself. And we're gonna hit the go button and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I gotta try something. It's not going to be easy. I might be a little irritable. But I mean, that's just how it's going to be. After the first month, I would say probably in March, if I'm still doing what I'm doing right now, I'll be in a lot better mood. But probably February is going to be a rude month for me. I'm going to be a rude boy for a while. So I'm sorry. So I want you guys to know that I'm sorry in advance. But I'll probably be not myself for a little bit as my body yells at me. Be like the baby from the dinosaurs show. I'm the baby, gotta love me. No, I don't. Because I feel like with my size and my height, I think 250 is a good number. 250 is like, what was that, 100 kilograms? A little over 100? $20 stone. That's what I want to be at. I feel like for my frame, that's a good number. Which is half the size that I currently am right now. So yeah. This is Crimson Forest. I'm getting rid of it to get rid of the spawns. Supposed to have it cleared out already, and I didn't. Oh, I missed it. No Lifer versus Amelia. Dun dun dun. It's gonna be keto-esque how I'm gonna do it, if anybody wondering. Because I lost 70 pounds on keto when I did it, and I felt really good, and I enjoyed the diet. It's a little expensive though, so I gotta find ways to get it within budget. The bot was like, psych, yeah. Psych, that's the wrong number. Alright, we're full. Let me switch out boxes real quick. So we don't need any of that. Let me grab this. Beautiful. We're full on shroom lights there. I might as well go ahead and do that there. Have you tried intermittent fasting? You asked me that yesterday. I told you I do that. I do it by design because I only get to eat in the mornings. But yeah, I'm kind of intermittent fasting also at the same time. But I don't marry myself to that only because like this weekend, for example, I'm gonna break that. But I still want to try to keep myself as close to keto as possible. I'm stepping myself down carbs wise. My maximum is going to be 50. Today I was at 81. I think tomorrow I can do 50 pretty easily. I'm probably going to do less than 50 tomorrow with what I want to get. And then we'll just go from there. Alright, so I need to get that out of the way. Grab some of these. Look at that. It looks like a broken tree. It's just a smattering of, like, blocks. Amelia, are you back to work from your break? That pasta bowl give you enough energy to go? I don't know why I went back. I was working on that tree right there. Every little bit of progress is progress. Yes, unfortunately. You only got a couple more hours. You're hiding? Why are you hiding? Is that a common tactic in the lab, is to hide? Okay. More trees. We turned off all the lights. It's nap time. I don't think you want to do that. Don't go to sleep. Why are all the lights off? Is it just you there? Do you not have that one yet, Hafnium? Shame. How do you not have that one? I don't know. I guess you gotta get a hype train started, huh? Which regional cuisine is the most scrumptious in my opinion? What do you mean by regional? What region? We all turn the lights off. Oh, I gotcha. You talking about state region? Talking about country region? Are you talking like... Oh, you're talking about that. Oh. The most scrumptious. Well, there's different definitions of scrumptious. If you want comfort food, Southern barbecue is probably going to be your best bet. Southern barbecue, fried okra, banana pudding. I mean, it all just slaps. So that would be your best comfort food. As far as like most delicious food, I would say sushi's the most diverse, but a lot of people don't like that. Sushi's a very polarizing food topic. So if we can cast sushi aside, I would say that as far as like different tastes and different looks and different combinations and whatnot, I would argue Italian or Mexican is the best for that. I'm very pro sushi's my favorite, like hands down. I would for me though, it's sushi 1, Southern like North Carolina barbecue number 2. I would say like there's a big tie for 3rd with like everything else. But yeah, that's what I would say too, legit. Chinese food isn't bad. But I've said my stance on Chinese food a few times in stream, and people, and that's also a very polarizing take, I suppose. My take on Chinese food. Where does Mediterranean food stand? I mean, I don't mind it. It's not, I'm not like, ooh, let's go try this Mediterranean food. I mean, it's whatever. I had so much of it when I lived in Florida too legit. Then I'm kind of over it. Or, I'm sorry, that's Caribbean. Haha. Mediterranean is like your Greek and stuff, your Italian food. I mean, it's whatever. I was thinking like Cuban and stuff like that, and I was like, ugh. I feel like a lot of the island and coastal foods like that, too legit, are really lazy. Like if you take Cuban cuisine, for example, it's pork chop and black rice and plantains. It's so bland. It's just bland. Everything that Cubans make, they don't season. Everything is just bland. They do it on purpose. Not that much refinement. Well, you have to think they don't have a lot to work with, too legit. And unless you start adding fish into the mix, you don't have a lot to work with when you're on a coastal area or an island. That's why I think sushi's the way to go, because if you're in a coastal environment, I mean, you can just go catch the damn fish. Geeson, that's true. Those Cuban plantains are awesome. It depends on which ones. I like the sweet ones better than the not sweet ones. The not sweet ones, they usually like just like salt them, and they're like, they're just too tart, man. Have I tried Hawaiian barbecue? Yeah, I sure have. But see, Hawaiians had a thing going for them that not a lot of other coastal places had. They had pineapples. That's not really in a lot of places. Like, Cubans didn't have pineapples. They had plantains. What would you rather eat, a pineapple or a plantain? I'd rather eat a pineapple all day long. So because pineapples have the acidity and the sweetness, you can do a lot more with it. Which is why there's a lot of big Hawaiians. When you think of like Hawaiian folk, they can get pretty big. They're like linebackers and stuff. There's some big football players that are Hawaiian. Cosmic Cube, I don't think it's that polarizing. I think it's the phrasing that people use when they ask the question. They always say, does pineapple belong on pizza? And it's such a loaded question. Like if I ordered an all meats pizza, does pepperoni belong, or does pineapple belong on that? No, it doesn't. But I mean, is pineapple good on pizza? Yeah, that's an easy question to answer. You're anti-pineapple. Why, Siegel? I want to know. What is your reasoning behind pineapple not on pizza? Because I don't mind it, Cosmic Cube. All day long, dude. Let's go. Just personal preference. It's not edible. Inedible, but not my taste. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Question is, have you tried pineapple on pizza? I order pineapple on pizza pretty often. No lifer. It all comes down to, so here's what I do when I eat sushi, and this is important because it's the same thing for pizza. When I go and get sushi, there's a couple of go-to rolls that I always like to get if it's a new place. I'll always get a roll that I'm comfortable with, and then I'll order a roll that I've never heard or seen before. I like to always mix it up. I like to always try new stuff. With pizza, I'm the same way. I like getting different sauces. I like getting different bases. I like trying different combinations of toppings. I bet you on the Papa John's menu, I've tried every combination you can try. Same with Domino's. I order everything to try it all out. You don't like heated pineapple? What if you had leftovers and it was cold the next day, bro, man? Would you try it? Because technically it's not heated anymore. You would try the leftovers? Your Domino's is so bad. Mine's not bad here. It's just slow. Yeah, the Seagull. The pasta at Domino's is actually really good. If you guys ever get a chance to order pasta from Domino's, it's pretty decent for a fast food pizza place. Heated pineapple is your favorite because the tart turns to sweet. It can. I've had some tarted cooked pineapple. It depends on how ripe it is when you put it on. I order from them a lot. Well, I mean, it depends on the chain. Where he lives is probably bad. Like, I really like Pizza Hut's crust. But the Pizza Hut around me is really bad. They're not good at making pizzas. I sent them a memo. They asked me to rate one of their deliveries or one of their meals. I rated it like 2 stars. And they said, send us feedback on how we can do better. The manager at the store will receive the feedback. I said, let me know when you get a new pizza maker. a new person to make pizza, because this person sucks. Thanks. But yeah, pineapple's fine. Y'all ever see people speed run making pizzas at Domino's? Yeah. That's how you think all your pizzas are made? Probably. They're trying to get that TikTok notoriety too legit. Yo, man, I made that man's pizza in like 31 seconds. Nah, man. That's cap. Nah, man, that pizza was bussin'. You should have seen it on them toppings. Shee.